Let's check in on the Denver Nuggets because Jamal Murray legs came into last night shooting just 20% from three in the preseason. But here's the thing. You kind of always felt like, okay, he just needed to find a rhythm. And last night, it looked like he was starting to here. Finger roll doesn't go, but Jokic is there, gets the rebound, has one of his Jokic-esque passes. Murray relocates to the corner and gets that one to go.
Loved his movement. I loved how quickly he got into his shot from deep. And this right here, coming off the ball screen, probing, and then immediately going up for the shot. That shows you a guy that's not really feeling the effects, at least on this given night. And it's a sigh of relief for Nuggets fans to see Jamal Murray playing this well.
Yeah, he had been struggling a little bit. We were wondering how much that leg was bothering him. But in this one, he looked good. Christian Brown looking for Murray here.
Screen-to-screener action. Love it. Set the baseline pick, then come off the pick from Jokic right into a three-point shot.
And then right here, Jamal Murray, once again, is who you should have your eye on. From the corner, gets that one to go. He was 5 of 6 on threes last night. Here's Murray on being ready for the season.
Honestly, for me, I'm ready to go. It's just I know a lot of people have their other takes, so I'm not. Like I said, I'm not on social media, but I get stuff sent to me, so it's always just a nice reminder when people lose their faith. It's funny.
I wouldn't say we lost our faith, Jamal. Not that. The Nuggets, they've seen their roster change since winning that 2023 title. But the fact is, Jamal remains a key to their title hopes going forward. Last season when the Nuggets won, he was a huge part of that with over 22 points a game. It dropped to around 18 in losses, and his efficiency really took a big hit. We've seen him struggle with his shot in the playoffs and the Olympics. But last night, he really had it going here. Brian, can you put into context what Jamal Murray's success will mean for this NBA season?
Yeah, we all know that in the Eastern Conference that Joel Embiid's health is maybe the most important X factor to see how the conference is going to go. I would put Jamal Murray in the Western Conference. His health is probably the most important X factor. When he is at his best, the Nuggets have proven to be an extremely high-level team. 2020, he was healthy in the bubble. The Nuggets make the conference finals. He's dealing with injuries in 21, 22. They're out early. He's at full power in 23. They win the title. Last year, he's hobbled, disappointing out in the second round. When he is at full power, the combination of him and Jokic has been basically unbeatable. And so that's why we pay so close attention to how he's feeling. And the other day, he gets pulled out of a game early and he's seen with big giant ice bags on his knee. He comes back last night, looks great. What we get from him and that health will be so important to how the West plays out.
Yeah, look, when he's close to 100%, there still is no two-man game more difficult to defend in the NBA than Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. It's that simple. And I think there's been a lot of tension in Denver over Jamal Murray, particularly the way the season ended for him. Wasn't 100% in that series at Minnesota. Had some games where he really struggled. The games he was able to fight through and play better, they win those games. So that's how important he is, to Brian's point. So to see him move the way that he was last night, to see him that mobile, that kind of lift on his deep shot, that's a great sign. You just don't want to hear about NBA players dealing with stuff going into the season. That's why people were starting to get stressed out. Maybe he allayed some of those fears last night.
Well, and that also with Brian, you saw him in the Olympics, and Team Canada had high expectations that they didn't necessarily fill. And so to see this is a really good sign for Denver.
NBA